month, so I really wanted to do a thing, because I'll be like in the Europe. Yeah. It'll be like, huh? Thank you, Jibba. Yeah, yeah, so yeah. It's really cool how Slam has grown under the very awesome, whatever the thing is that you do when you look after something. Care? What did you say? Fertilizer, yeah. Gross. Yeah. Luke has fertilised Slam with his seed, and it has borne fruit. Microgreens. Oh yeah, such a wonderful image. Anyway, yeah, my poem's also on a really tiny screen, and I wrote it today while I was like in bed wearing a ski jacket. So yeah, looking forward to summer. Yeah. I'm not one for grand truths. I'm not going to sweep my hand across the chessboard or put a mark on a map. In this short, little life, I've seen the truth unravel like an op-shop jumper caught on the gate on the way out. I've seen the truth unmoored like ships in a storm, free to smash themselves to pieces. I've seen the golden goose of truth, a fat chariot lumbering in the sky. I've seen its feathers fly when, bam, the bullet hits the bird. And the man, he loads his gun. He slams the door, whistling as he drives from home. The breakfast laid upon the table. He gets himself born on a sunny morning in July. His parents nakedly embrace and try for a child. The stars, they stir above. The continents, they crack and glide. And the first-footed fish heaves herself onto the muddy bank, gulps down sulphurous air and says, you know, that urge that really got me out of the water, that's the same urge that will one day see shopping malls outnumber libraries. See, everything has a history. Truth does not just fall off a tree. It's not real, it's a clockwork apple, designed to look perfectly natural. Inside, it's a Jenga game of toothpick assumptions, what we're capable of, what we are destined for, our smooth, straight line of progress carrying us on, upwards, to heaven, to transcend the bends that we've forced ourselves into. No. Now, this poem is not the flame licking the end of your Molotov cocktail. This poem is not for shouting on barricades, and it is not a brick through the face of a window. This poem is the key to the door in the back of your head. This poem is a seashell kept hidden for years. This poem is for taking out and looking at when no one else is around. Because when you realise you know nothing, that's when you're really free to see. Thank you very much. So, thank you very much. Next up we have Chipper. Come on down, Chipper.
Hey.
No, I like that.
You're all really lovely people, thank you. How would you feel if I didn't use a microphone, I was just like talking?
Yeah. Walk around. How do I turn this thing off?
Oh, just.
Can everyone at the back hear me?
Yeah. Wunderbar.
Cool. This poem is called Entomology, because I really wish I knew what critters were thinking. Time goes so fast after death. Not the personal death, but the experienced death of a loved one. They leave your life and you begin to lose track of days and months. He died today, and tomorrow it's a year, and then the next day it's 2. On and on and on until you wake up on Monday morning, 6 years or days later, and you cannot remember his face or his voice. There is no remedy for the vacuum of lost friends. The days will continue to slip, and the drinks that I spill can't change that. I drink to remember the times we drank these exact same drinks. And I take the drugs on which we have shared some of the best times that I have ever known. The tingling in my spine reminds me that all things die in time. I didn't ever want to write this down. But I have realized that we are to the earth as cigarette smoke is to us. Fleeting wisps blown before the winds of time and the winds of lungs. And I know that everything that you ever were is still all around me. Every atom still exists, it still carries me. And the fact that I have breathed you in overwhelms me every day. I didn't ever want to write this down because I've been waiting for those messages I sent you to change from sent to sing. It has been 2.5 years and those 4 letters are still fucking haunting me. I didn't ever want to write this down because I hate the fact that you will never fucking answer me. That's one. Yeah! This one is called Propinquity Means Closeness. There is a man sitting anxiously with his head in his hands hiding broken teeth. There is a God and it was made by man, and the man that creates has become the pawn. It whispers nothing in his ears, and the eyes of the deaf and the dumb cling to it by the skin of their teeth, while the money that they earn is sent to build and increase the disease. While the fat fucking pigs in the tops of their towers seek to cull the aware and to force feed their slaves useless facts to ensure that they sleep. And they rise, and they work, and they feed the disease. Never knowing the complete disregard that is spared for the life. That the greed of the fat fucking pigs is enough to ensure that when they sleep, it is enough to ensure that they believe. That the waters of the cars that they drive and the air that they breathe will never ever share propinquity. And that the waters of the earth that they need are never rising, never changing, and always free. So they will kill and they will cut and they will rape and they will dig and dig and dig until they reach the seam, where the soul of their mother is at peace. And they will tear her fucking world at the seams. But know that there is hope. One man will reach the point where he will wonder and sit and ponder all of his life's now fleeting conquers. And he will question all of these decisions to reap and rape and rend asunder. And he will know with nothing ventured and nothing gained that his home, this earth, will never ever be the same. So he will put his name to any fucking cause that he can find that will stay the course of the fat fucking pigs in their towers. And he will ensure that this world remains ours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chipper. That was lovely, that was.